from here, lap sau, punch, punch, right? You rotate, lap sau, punch, right? Lap sau, punch, right? Okay? Lap sau, punch, right? Okay? And then just to the other side. Right, so from here, you bring this bones out a little bit over, then you bring this arm up, lap sau, punch, punch, punch. Okay? Right, okay? If you haven't done Chi Sao, you can start from here. Right, start from here. Energy is going out. Energy going out. Coming out. Energy coming out. Pushing, pushing, pushing. Right, okay, good. Energy is coming out. So lap sau, punch, right? So same thing. You just do a lap sau, right? Okay. Okay. So from here, so the energy, so you're still guarding the center, lap sau, punch. Right. Lap sau, punch. Lap sau, punch. Okay. You can keep it on one top. You don't need to turn on.
Okay.
Right? So they're all related. So see I see in here. So I do a turn, check the elbow, and so by checking the elbow, attacking his balance, destroying his defense, creating opening, you attack the opening. Right? So from here, right? Okay? Right, so he comes in, he do a lap, he check elbow, right? Lap. Yeah. Right. So you attack the nearest elbow, right? Turn and tap. Right, so the technique is right, so from here, right, so he comes around on this lap sau, right, so you check the elbow and then you release this arm, okay? Yeah. It's just like driving. You want to turn to the left. You put out your left, no, that's my left, that's your left, that's my right. So you want to turn to the right. You put out your right indicator. You want to turn to the left, right? So in fighting, if you want to go to the left, you step with the left foot. Right? Does that make sense? Okay. So from here, right? So he comes in, I go to the left. As soon as he comes around, you go to the left. Right? So you check the elbow, that means you're freeing this up. You actually hand this one to block with your punch. So because he blocked, that means his arms crossed. B-O-E-C. Right? B-O-E-C means balance, opening, elbow, arms crossed. Right? So you are attacking the weaknesses of your opponent, and you protect your weaknesses of B-O-E-C, balance, opening, elbow, arms crossed, right? So when he's going across, right? So if he doesn't block, that's fine. He blocked, that means he's pushing across. Then the arms cross. You can pin both arms together, right? But you must you must react in timing. Remember I said, apart from you doing the right thing, you have to do the right sequence. Sequence and timing is very important, right? I mean, you can do this tomorrow, the defense technique tomorrow, but you'll be a night too late, right? And sequence is very important, right? So from here, right? So from here, so see I check, straight away I check here, see check the elbow, right? We turn around here, turn around here. So from here, see I check the elbow, so as soon as I check, I release this arm, so I can use this. So he pushes around, then you pin, so you pin both arms together. So balance is the most important. Nobody can fight. Nobody can fight without balance. Without balance. Except for the Gracies. They're different. What they do. They seem to be doing all right. So, right. Now he's doing another arm, right? He's doing this one, right? So you can still do this, right? Or you can do, right? You can do this side. Makes no difference. Either side he's using it, right? Remember he is doing this one, right? I'm still using this to out means you pull out from there, right? You always attack the nearest elbow, control the nearest elbow, fight on the blind side, then you keep yourself in a very good position. All right? Okay? Now, I want you to apply this in real situation, right? Because we're going to move on, right? So he throws in, he comes in, no, I'm here, say I'm here. He comes in, he grabs this arm, right? So same thing. I did exactly the same thing, right? Right. So I just turn and parks out, because as soon as I see the elbow coming exposed, you attack that elbow, right? So same thing, right? All right. So from the other side, right? So you don't need to worry about the one underneath. All you need to worry about the one on top, because the one underneath, you just drop your elbow, it's all finished, right? Right? So you turn to your right, stepping with the left foot. You turn to the left, stepping with the right foot. You want to go to the left, you step with the left foot. You want to go to the right, step with the right foot. Okay. To do new technique, right? So and also refine your technique. So for you to get this tan sao going, tan sao when you do Scarborough, tan sao is going up. Don't do a tan sao down here and you're going to get hit. Tan sao, because the thing that coming underneath doesn't really matter. You only have to drop a little bit for neutral. Some of you may not have enough, right? So you from here, see the rotation and the extension, diffuse that force, diffuse the force. So the rotation, right? So I'm going to give you a similar technique. They call it sister technique, right? So from here, sister technique, same thing. I'm going to do a build out, right? A turns out, except the build out, your elbow is out, but this point is nothing the same. So you got from here, right? Same thing. You just check the elbow and then you pull out, right? So you got, right? Remember, turns out, builds out. You must face the point of contact. Positioning. How do you position? You face the point of contact, not the person, the point of contact here. Right? So you got from here, right? Okay? Right? So you diffuse the other punch. You're attacking, controlling his balance, attacking his opening. So you got from here, right? Right. So you turn to your right, you step with the left foot, right? Turn your heel out. Right? Okay? So you look at all the techniques they show, right? So what they do is you throw a kick, right? You throw a kick, right? They're going away from the kick, right? I'm going to show you. I'm going to change the whole fighting strategy. You throw a kick. Oh. What's that? What is that? That's a kick and a half. I only do half. You look at the kick, block it. The toughest part of your body is your palm. You face the kick. Remember, when you do the build out, you face the point of contact. You face the point of contact. Right? Yeah. That changes everything. Nobody, you can grab 10 of those, I don't know, somebody block it up. I don't know. Look, it's all right. No. When you block, pull it down. Why do I pull it down? I'll show you. Alright, put your foot up there. Okay, lift up your foot. Okay? Finger. Lift up your foot. Come. Right? One finger. Cannot lift it up. Why? Not because I'm strong. Not because he's weak. But the muscle is weak. Lifting muscle. So when you block a kick, remember I said, you attack. See, fighting is the game. I mean, you can't have, somebody will tell you a story. Oh, this little guy, he's in the bar. And he's a big guy. And they walk out. The little guy says, see the moon? Boom! The big guy down on the floor. Right? Because you attack the other person's weaknesses. It's too late. You come in, it's too late. Right? So, when you block kick, you get on top of that leg. You get on top of the leg. That's the weakest muscle. You attack the weakest muscle. Right? So it comes in, get on top, push it down, and attack his balance because you're on the knee. Right? So you do the technique like this, push it down, right? So that's the knee, you push it down, and his head's here. Okay? Or you can do it faster. Alright? So let's turn around. Right? You get on top of the leg. Don't let the leg get on top of you. Then you have to go away. Right? You get on top of the leg, you look at it. Then you look at the target. Right? Right? Okay? Okay? Alright. Alright, so you do a gun. Right? So you step away from the path. Okay. The other side. Right. Get on top of the leg. Get on top of the leg. This is to keep the kick coming into you. This is to keep the kick rising. Get on top of the leg. Right. You step So you're here, step away, put weight on the back foot, then you can go forward. You cannot go forward with your weight on the front foot. Many people ask me that what would you recommend if I don't want to do traditional Wing Chun? I say, why you don't want to do? We got BO or we got something you don't like? No, but what's the second best? So it makes me intrigued that why people want to know the second best. Yeah? Then I thought for a long, long time, because I never thought that anyone that wanted to do the second best thing. Right? So I thought for a long, long time. I say, well, if you don't want to do traditional Wing Chun, you should do boxing, because boxing toughens your jaw. You can take a few blows, and you might win. How we finish the job? What openings you got, right? So you got hit. Sorry. Oh, you can do this right? So you got this kick here, right? Or you can do this kick here. Then you come back to here, right? So let's do same thing with the side kick. Here, right? So you kick here, then you go. Side. Right, so you put your weight on the back foot, then you can kick with the front foot. You cannot see a lot of the JKD they do. They do rap dancing. They don't know where the weight is, and they wonder why. When they fight with somebody and they cannot step out, they cannot move their leg, because if you put your weight on the front foot, you would not be able to move that leg. Right? That's planted. That is done. That's nailed there. Right? So if you lean on the right foot, the right side, and you will not be able to move. So that's why when they ask me if they don't want to do traditional Wing Chun, they want to do the second best. They ask me, what's the second best? I say boxing, because boxing is progress very well now. That you look at the old boxer, even the new boxer, they all fight very upright, and they all punch without using their shoulder that much. So they're pretty balanced, right? But you look at the styles, you wonder how Tai Chi can fight. They're leaning this way and they're leaning that way. You're exposing too much weaknesses. Okay? Right? So you go from here. So when you go on to the blind side, right? So once you pick up his arm, right? You go on the blind side, and he spin around an elbow, or spin around back fist. You treat the back fist as an elbow, right? So you go from here, right? So you just pick up your arm. Just turn maybe 5 degrees. Don't turn too much. Right, so you go from here. Right, just pick it up. So this arm is blocking that, and that covers them. So you go from here. Okay. It's all right. Now you gotta prepare for the unexpected, right? Right, same thing. You just put this up. Right. So you block inside, above the elbow. Don't block. Otherwise the elbow will slip in. Right. So that's why you from here. Okay. Yeah. From the wooden dummy. Right. So one sequence of the technique is from here that you ball. Right. Ball, last elbow, strike, down, and then arm press. So the application, we do the first part first, and the round punch comes in here, last out, elbow here, right, across, here, and here, right? Okay. So you got from here, hold, up, stop, elbow, here. Right. So it is the palm, elbow, right? Up, stop, elbow, and strike to the face. Last out, elbow there, and punch. Okay. So the gang so, gang, arm break, right? Arm break, and then strike. Gang, arm break. So you gang, arm break, and then strike. Arm break. So when you push the arm down on the wrist, right? Here, push it down on the wrist, and then bring it down from here. And then on the elbow. And so you go. Right. Right. So arm break. Right. Right. Arm break. And then strike. From here, they even do it here. You slip your arm on the elbow, so you can push it down and bring it up. Then you can get that. But if you from here, then he's gonna hit you. Not gonna be hurting, but it'd be embarrassing, right? so here, right? So you push it down and bring it up. He'll follow you. He'll follow you, right? Most of the time he'll follow you, right? So here, that's why you need that, right? And then you do the arm break from just about the elbow, right? Just about the elbow, right? Arm break just about the elbow, opposite this. Then you strike, right? You strike. Then you're on the elbow, you strike. You don't need to find the elbow because you glide along your own arm, right? You glide along your own arm, here, and you'll find his elbow. At the end of your palm, that's his elbow, right? So that's how you do all that. So when I was training, and my master would look at my arm, and he see I got hair on my arm. He hit because I haven't been training hard enough, or I didn't do it the right way. You're not allowed to have hair on your arms because you all this you're using your own arm to find the target. So how could you have any hair on your arm? Right? So if I want to hit there, I want to hit there, I just glide along here. I want to hit there, I just glide along here. I want to find this. I just using that. So you throw the punch, right? Right? You can't even see the first move. Right? Right? I glide along there. I actually make two moves. Right? That's how you speed up. Right? So you glide along there. Right? So you got from here down, you push it down, you bring it up, arm break, and then you strike. Right? On the elbow, boom. From this point here, expose this point here. Right? Or here. It depends on which pressure point you want to attack. Alright. Right arm, right hold, right. So this is called cross arm. So he throws a punch and I block, right? So what's that called? Well, what's that called? Cross arm block, right? Cross arm block, you always have to prepare because you are not able to counter attack at the same time, right? Because say if I throw a punch and he blocks, right? So this one he cannot reach me, but because he pushed me, right? So you cannot counter attack with cross arm block. So that's why in Wing Chun they say, okay, anything that comes from the left, you do with the left arm, so your right arm can counter. Right? Anything comes from the right side, you do with the right, and then the left arm. So cross arm block, you kick. Then that's where those techniques come from. Right? So you got block kick, right? So the kick stopped him crossing. Otherwise he either cross, right? He doesn't have to be here, right? I block, you can pull your arm away, right? And cross. Right? You get outside. Right? So you'll be doing that all night. So what you do is you put pressure back on the other person. Then you can think about winning, because you cannot win if you defend. That's why Saddam Hussein cannot win, because he's defending, he's not attacking. So you can only win when you attack. You cannot win when you defend. So a lot of those so-called grandmasters sitting there, okay, we're waiting for something to happen. Something happened, you wouldn't know. Okay. So that is one thing, right? So that's why when you block cross arm, you either speed up, like a song, that not every beat is the same, not every note is the same beat. Some are half beat, some are quarter beat, some are 1/8 beat, right? So you block. So you go into the blind side. Right? So that's why you have all these techniques. So you have all these techniques that teach you to move from one side to the other side. Otherwise, you put a kick in, you stop him charging into you, right? So another thing that I think most people are having problem is Well, I was burning. We had a lot of trouble getting this CD-ROM burner. So this is the third CD-ROM burner that we had this week. And I was burning all this CD and this thing that takes about 1.5 hours to burn 800 megabytes. This is like the caveman burner. So it's 2 o'clock, I was still burning. So last night I switched